a little bit different here. So I've been working on this Madden 21 series for the past couple of weeks, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I plan to continue it, but wanted to try something a little different, have myself actually on screen, do some live videos, and let me is there a way to get into the settings from here where I can turn down the volume on the sound just a little bit? Apparently not here. That's okay. That's fine. So, start a new franchise, starting at the Super Bowl, forcing the win for the Buccaneers so that that's all accurate. Plus, that way this league history will actually have something in there, because it doesn't on my current one, because they didn't put that update out until I was partway through that season. But real quick, go through the league settings. All Madden settings, all this stuff, play cooldown, so you gotta run at least one play between calling the same play twice, and you can't call the same play more than 5 times in a game. Minimum roster there, number of X Factors, even though the X Factor abilities will be off, still, you know, having players be able to progress at those rates, wanted to make sure we limited how many at each of those levels. Recently, the guy whose settings I follow switched this from 13 to 12 minutes. 16 up to 19 seconds on the minimum play clock with the acceleration. All this stuff here and whatnot. Heat stick will be on, which I had it off on the other one, but ball hawk and switch assist will both remain off. Slider settings, XP sliders first. You can see, right, so this is just to make sure that over time players are developing at a rate where hopefully you'll have similar numbers of players at each overall level. You know, guys that are getting up to that 98, 99 overall level, players who are getting up to the 90 level, 80 level, and so on, should be somewhat consistent over the course of the franchise. Won't be exactly the same year to year, but you know, if I get to a year 10, hopefully the number of players at those levels will be similar to what they are right now. And then there are the gameplay sliders. He recently did quite a bit of overhauling here. Pass blocking and run blocking used to be at 0 for player skill, and those have gone up a little bit. Some of them are pretty much the same as before. This is the one thing that I do differently from his, is the power and accuracy on the kicks. It looks weird with the field goal power at 50 because it doesn't actually get up very high on the crossbar. So I raise that up, but in order to compensate for that, I lower the accuracy from 50. And then this is the other thing that changed. Injuries have gone up, fatigue down, but then the minimum threshold, he bumped all the way up to 100. That used to be at like 40, I think. So we'll see how that plays. It should be interesting. But went ahead and redid all of that so that it is the way that he's got it. So league news here. I think most of this is most of these awards are pretty similar to what actually came out of it, although the MVP was Aaron Rodgers, not Josh Allen, but whatever. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, kind of jump into this offseason. Let me take a quick look at some of these things. I do want to... So it won't let me rebuild the stadium until the next season begins, which is fine. Definitely want to rebuild it. Take a look at salaries. Specifically, I want to see the players who are... Yeah, these are the guys whose salaries are up. Actually, I want to switch him. Same thing I did with my other league. I want to switch him to fullback, I think. Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna make him a fullback. And then, yeah, one other thing that I do is I did bump Taylor Heineke up a little bit in his stats, just because I think that he's, again, I'm gonna have to re-sign him in this offseason anyway, so it's not like I'm getting a much better player for a cheaper price. I'm gonna have to pay for him, but like these are probably pretty accurate. Although I would say that, you know, in the little bit of playing time I saw him in this year, his agility should probably be closer to that acceleration number. Bump him up just a little bit there. He seemed pretty darn aware in the pocket, so I'm going to bump him up to like there. He showed a knack for carrying. I don't want to bump him up so high that he can't fumble at all, because we haven't seen enough of him in gameplay to know whether he is going to be a fumbler or not. But definitely seemed to have some pretty good ball carrier vision. Bump him just a little bit there. Probably don't want to do too much there. Bump him up there just a little bit. This all can stay the same. Stay the same. Bump him up a little bit there. He seemed pretty accurate, at least in those short and intermediate routes. The deep throw accuracy is more of a question mark, so I'm not going to bump him up too much there. He seemed to deal with pressure decently, so I'll bump that up just a little bit. Bump him up just a little bit here. So I might have actually bumped him up a little bit more than this in my other league, but I'm going to leave it there here. So, yeah, don't want to bump him too much, but enough that it makes sense to have him start over Smith and for me to actually release Smith, because I am going to release Alex Smith. So let's do that. Yeah, may as well. Free up some space to make a few moves this off season. So I actually like Cam Sims a little bit, but we're probably not gonna bring him back this offseason. That's fine. Steven Sims, I'm also not particularly interested in bringing back because he drops the ball too much. So we're gonna release him. Release him. And release Isaiah Wright. Release Marcus Ball. Wow, that freed up a lot of space. Why is he getting that much money? Don't need the 51 overall on the roster, so we'll release him. I'm gonna release him. Release. For now, we'll hold him on the roster. Keep him on the roster for right now. Doesn't free up much, but it's a little something. And yeah, may as well go ahead and release. It won't let me because he's got that PCL tear, so that's fine. Figure out what we want to do with all these guys, but granted, I'm not sure if I really need to be making these moves right now, but some of them definitely do want to. Yeah, like these two. Go ahead and release them. Wait, did it not release him? Oh, minimum roster size. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't realize I released that many, but that's cool. Let's take a look at staff. I need to hire some staff. So we're still good with head coach, trainer. I'll probably make some switches on that later on, but I guess I need to hire a scout. Yeah, probably. What? It's too bad. I would have liked an offensive line guy. Yeah, I definitely like somebody who's pretty good at scouting offensive lines, so I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Okay, give him some time to think about it. And I guess we got. Is that right? We have Dan Winters. Are we sure that he's ours? Okay. I mean, if we got as long as we got a good trainer, I'm good with that. But I didn't realize that was. Yeah, this says we have Hunter. That's not who I really want, but okay. Let's not worry about it for a second. Let's come back here and. Alright, let's go ahead and advance into the offseason. Cool, so he accepted that. That's good. Take a look at staff real quick and. Yeah, I'd rather get a new trainer because I don't want to deal with that regression. Alright, so we need to take a look at these guys. Who are we going to re-sign? Got 86 million in cap room. So we can sign him to a 4-year deal. Okay, cool. So we got Brandon Sheriff back. So he's an 80 overall. Do I really want to bring Darby back? Who else do we have? Yeah, I think I'll bring back Fabian Moreau if I can get him on this 3-year deal. Nice. So we'll probably let Darby walk. Let's see if I can get Chase Roulier back on a 3-year deal. Nice. Let's let Reuben Foster walk. Same with Kendricks. See if I'll come back on a 2-year deal. Cool. see if we can bring Cam back on a 3-year deal. Cool. And then a lot of these guys, I mean, I guess, so let's see what we can do with Taylor Heineke. Yeah, see if he'll do a 4-year contract. Alright, so we'll bring him back, and then what's gonna be the deal here? I'd rather, really? Cause like, yeah, like this is the deal. Oh, hold on. Jeez. This is the deal that Washington's actually bringing him back on, and I'm guessing he's gonna say no. Yeah. Of course. I'm not gonna franchise tag him. So, okay. Yeah, so we'll how much would I have to pay for these guys? That's, I mean, I guess I could probably pull, yeah, like I could consider that for him. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep him for a pretty cheap deal. But I'm not going to spend $2 million a year on him. Absolutely not. And then with him, it's just about having a backup for Chase. So let's see if he'll sign a 2-year deal. Yeah, okay. Alright. Then in that case, I think I'm good with that. I'm going to let Ronald Darby walk. I think, let me take a look at my cornerback situation real quick just to make sure that I'm good with that. And I also want to check my middle linebacker about in regards to Reuben Foster. Yeah, man, I guess I should probably see if he's willing to sign something, because I mean, granted, we're running probably running a 4-3, which means we don't really need a second really good.
Washington fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let Darby walk. I mean, he does fit our scheme, though. Let me check our scheme real quick, make sure that we're running the right one as of right now. Let's check here. So 88% with a base 4-3. So, okay, so they got 4-3 cover 3. So the only area that we don't have anything fitting this scheme is at right outside. I'm not really interested in running a 46 defense, so let's run that 4-3 cover 3. I actually haven't noticed this as an option before, so I don't know if that's new or if I just haven't had a high scheme fit and so didn't notice it. Offensively, 77% is not going to cover it, so let's see, 81 for spread. 86 for vertical zone run, and for multiple zone run. And the multiple zone run probably is better.
You should get Curtis Samuel like they did.
Yeah, once I get into the off season with the free agency signing, I'm definitely going to look at Curtis Samuel if the Panthers let him go. That is, obviously, it depends on that. You know, for all I know, the Bengals might not let William Jackson go, in which case, might not be able to get him either. Same thing with Ryan Fitzmagic. So I think I'm going to run this multiple zone run. So yeah, let's take a quick look at Darby and Foster. Because that's actually not a bad price for Darby. Okay, so bring him back. And Foster, what's he asking for? $5 million a year. Alright, so the question is, how does Cole Holcomb fit into
Who do you think
this
should
scheme?
start, Taylor or Ryan?
Let me grab this. This text to voice is not very good, so let me come here. Let's see. Oh, like in real life? That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, if I had to say right now, I'd probably go ahead and say Fitzpatrick should start, just because he has more experience. But I mean, I haven't seen Taylor Heinicke play a bad game in a Washington uniform. He played pretty poorly in his one. I think he only played one start with the Panthers a few years ago. But I mean, Ryan has a bigger body of work, so I'd probably start with him. I would imagine he'll be the starter going into training camp, but it'd be interesting to see what Heinicke does. Okay, so I mean so Cole Holcomb is a run stopper. He fits into this scheme just fine, and we're gonna run that 4-3, which means I don't need. Well. I need somebody to play right outside. I wonder. Let's say I took Foster and turned him into a right outside linebacker. What would that do to his overall? He's a 75 middle linebacker. A 78 run stopper as a right outside linebacker. So I'm not going to save that because I'm going to game the system a little bit here. I'm going to sign him as a 75 overall middle linebacker and then switch him to a 78 overall right outside linebacker. I don't know. Maybe the costs might have been about the same anyway, but let's see if I can pull that off. Let's do 4 years. at that price. Yeah, sign him. Oh, well, doesn't matter anyway. He's gonna leave anyway. And I'm not gonna franchise tag him, so. Alright. Let's take a quick look. Season recap. It's the yearly awards. Super Bowl MVP. Got that right, which is cool. Hey, Defensive Rookie of the Year. And Offensive Rookie of the Year. We got both of them. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Unless they have, like, team awards? Because that would be weird. Hold on. Let me go down to stats. Nope. Nah! It's not schedule. I want stats. So I want to see the yearly awards here, because... Okay. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. Ruben Foster's in the final year of his contract. He's turned down your contract offers at this point. Yeah, so we are going to move on without Ruben Foster. Take a look at the retirements. Clendon, Sean McCoy, Cameron Wake, former DeMatha Stagg right there. Drew Brees, Calais, Goskowski, Thomas Davis.
I hope you blow up to be good content creator.
I appreciate it. I hope I do too. And Andy Reid retired. Deshaun Fitzgerald, that is. Alex Mack, okay. Let's go ahead and advance into stage 1 of free agency then. I should also be able to do some scouting as well pretty soon here. Although I think it does most of that scouting for me since I simmed all the way to the Super Bowl. What is going on with my camera? Just checking my camera settings real quick, so bear with me for a second. Yeah, just bear with me. Alright, yeah, just it's like cutting off some of the surrounding area, so that's a little better. Ooh. Alright, so let's take a look at wide receivers first of all. Is DJ Moore is, oh no, that's David Moore. They got me. So I want to see, is Curtis Samuel available? I don't know what his overall would be. Let's take a look at let's go to the rosters and take a look at that. Wide receiver, Panthers. Looks like they re-signed him. Yeah, they re-signed him to a 4-year contract, so not gonna get him. Let's take a look at the Bengals. Looks like they re-signed him to a new contract. Yep, to a 3-year contract, so we're not getting him. And then the question would be, did the Dolphins hold on to Ryan Fitzpatrick? They did not, so he might be available. Maybe try and grab him. So,
Damn it.
let's could pick up Colin Kaepernick. Yep, there's Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Jameis Winston is available. That's funny. So with the edits, Taylor Heineke's actually better than Ryan Fitzpatrick anyway. Oh, that's funny. Let's start by targeting Allen Robinson, because he is my boy in fantasy football, and I would love to have him. But holy cow, that's a lot of money that I'd have to sign him to. But it's worth it. If I can pair him with like, it wouldn't matter if I'm dealing with a little bit of a subpar quarterback. Him and Terry together. Let's see if we can lock him up for 5 years at that rate. Be pretty darn good. Let's see if we can get him. Washington supposedly was targeting Marvin Jones this offseason, but he went to the Jaguars. Nelson Aguilar just signed with the Patriots. Alright, let's see. I think I'm good at tight end. Let's check. It'd be nice if I could get him. I could deal with a 75 overall. It's a lot of money. It'll make me feel a lot better about that left tackle position. Let me take a look. What is our deal here? So we got 65 overall, 64 overall. Let's see what we got at center. We're good at right guard. And we're in okay shape at right tackle, so it's really these two. So let's see if we can sign him for 2 years. Actually, hold on. So he is a 75 agile. He is 75 power. They're both 32, so that doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Yeah, so let's see if we can sign him to 2 years. And then at left guard, he's got an ACL tear, so he's not really worth going after, but
if you need linebacker, get Raquan McMillan.
Raquan, okay. He's left outside linebacker, which I think I've got some guys at, but oh no, I guess I don't. So yeah, no, that's probably a good call. Matthew Judon, but I don't have. I'm not trying to spend that much. I'm already down to 23 million in cap room, and that would really put a big dent on it. So yeah, Raquan would not be a bad option. Pretty young. See if we can make it 3 years. Samson Abukum, Pernell McPhee. Let's see if we can sign him. How much? Yeah, let's see if we can do 2 years. Let's try and get Matt Filer. I know I have him in my other league.
In real life they are trying to get him, so that's why I suggest.
That's a good suggestion. I mean, yeah, makes sense for us. So I'm in pretty decent shape. Yeah, corner I'm in pretty good shape, although wouldn't mind another one, but that's okay. How are we doing here? I'm gonna stick with Cameron Curl, I think. Yeah, we'll stick with Landon Collins. Anybody else in this top 100 that'd be nice to go after? Yeah, I think I'll focus on the draft for the rest of this. But let's go ahead and let's advance. We'll see how we do on those signings. See if we get those guys, and if we do, then I think we're good for free agency probably, but we'll take a look at what else there is. Alright, so, oh, nice. We got, looks like everybody that we put a bid in on. Got McMillan. Got Filer. Got Allen Robinson. And we got Russell Okung. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this situation. And actually, I think I'm going to... let's see what we got as far as from Madden share. Wait, really? Okay, cool. There we go. I was about to say, I hope that we can get some community files in here. Yeah, it's the official 2021 draft class. Is this? So I want to see. Yeah, because this guy has done some pretty good draft classes, but I guess he only did the 2021 draft class. So last year he had a really good 2020 draft class. Gene Tangus. Let's search him and see what else he has. Just the one. Okay, well, let's go ahead and download it anyway. Let's use that. That way we have some actual players. Alright. Yep, so there's Trevor Lawrence, and of course now we don't, nobody's been that's the one downside. Nobody has been scouted for us now, which kinda sucks, but let's go ahead and take a look at wait, so what? Why does it say not available?
In real life, I want Jalen Waddle.
It says he went to Ohio State, so why doesn't it say Ohio State for him? Good there. Said you want Jalen Waddle. Scout him. Scout him. Go back to offensive line and make sure we use up these properly. So let's I mean, I'm okay now on offensive line, but it'd be nice to pick somebody up in the draft. So let's scout some of these kind of mid-round guys. And then take a look at him and scout him, and then we'll go ahead and use the other one on Waddle. B+ catching. Okay. Oh wait, shoot. Still have three scouting points. Did I messed something up? Oh, that's okay, because I can use the 3 there. Perfect. Alright, so let's take a quick look at free agency. I think we're set at this point. We got 14 million in cap space left. And we're pretty good at most of these positions. That's not realistic. Gronk said he's going to be a 1-year contract guy for the rest of his career. Ooh, Robert Tonyan is available. How much would that put a dent in my cap space? Logan Thomas is a 76 overall. He's making $3 million a year. What would Robert Tonyan be? I wouldn't mind having that depth, but that's okay. So let's take a quick look at defense. I think we're pretty set there. Yeah, I mean, it's not really gonna move the needle that much. I did pick up Shaquem Griffin in my original series. He's pretty fun to have on the team. Problem is down there. I mean, the run stopper, pass coverage, power rusher. He's so low in those. He's really only good as a speed rusher. Tyus Bowser isn't really that much better on that front. How about he's got an injury? Just let him go. But you know what? Might want to try and grab him back. I mean, he's the same as McMillan though, so that doesn't really do much for us. So, I'll try and pick up another left outside linebacker in the draft.
Who do you want Washington to draft?
You know, it's a good question. The problem is I really don't pay very close attention to college football. So I really don't know a lot of the names. I haven't got a chance to look really in depth at the draft classes. I have a subscription to the Fantasy Footballers Draft Kit Plus, which includes some information on the rookie draft class. And I haven't looked into it yet. Definitely will be, because I host a podcast, and last year we did a live podcast during the NFL draft, during the first round anyway. We'll probably do the same thing this year, and I should probably read up on that stuff. So I definitely will be, but I have not yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip ahead to stage 3, see what we need to do as far as scouting rookies. start with the guys we've scouted. So he's a first-round talent. I mean, you figure this is, I mean, this is a custom draft class, so they're probably not going to be that far off of their projection. He is. And he's actually undervalued. Wow. First round talent in the third round, so that could be, yeah, see if I can get him second or third round. He's not worth drafting. He's not worth drafting. Yeah, I messed up there. That's okay. I'll scout some of those guys next time through. Okay, so that uses all my scouting points, and that's right, I didn't actually make any offers, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and skip ahead. Use these. Actually, let me take a quick. No, it's custom, so it wouldn't come up with any storylines. So let's start by going to the centers, and I'm going to scout 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay. Scout these guys. Head back over to left outside. None of these guys fit my scheme, which kind of sucks, but let's check free safety. Yeah, he fits. Not a bad value. I'll use the rest on him. Okay. Alright. So I think that takes us to... Oh, so the Bengals got Robert Tonyan. I knew he was somebody who'd be worth looking at. Dolphins got Anthony Harris. Not very many stories. Sammy Watkins. Not going to tell me who he signed with, though, Jonathan? I love that they have the us beating the Steelers to end their unbeaten season. I love that that's in there. All right, so let's go ahead and skip into the draft then. Free agency recap. League signings. Chris Godwin to the Bills, Chris Carson to the Lions, Fuller to the Colts, Mack to the Dolphins, Galladay Dolphins, Gronk to the Texans. Corey Davis spells his name wrong. Earl Thomas to the Chargers. Okay. Billy Rizzi to the Raiders. Kaepernick to the Jets. Raiders brought Matt Aguilar back. Sent Patrick back to the Ravens. Kevin Sutton. Reuben Foster to the Colts. Okay. Alright, let's get into the draft. Jaguars had better take Trevor Lawrence. Everything else is not going to be the same as our league, but they better take Trevor Lawrence. I'll skip ahead to our pick once I see who they take. Okay, good. So they did. Alright, so the next user pick. Let's see what we got. What are the, what offers do we have? Alright, so let's see who's available. Who do we scout? Well, we could potentially get one of these guys who's a first round talent in the second round. Of course, I could also just go ahead and take him now. Decide not to participate in the combine. Interesting. You know what? Let's trade with the Ravens. We get a first and a second round pick for this draft. Take a look at the other offers real quick before I accept that one, though. So 21st pick and 27th pick. 85. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then we will skip ahead to user pick. Yep, so we'll take him here back into the first. Is that a good pick? I mean, basically the same. One pick reach. 72 overall. That's pretty darn good. I'll take that. Again, you know, this is a custom draft class, so the overalls are going to be a little bit inflated compared to, you know, the auto-generated ones, which we'll use going forward. Alright, so I think we get 2 picks this round, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Alright, so the free safety that I was looking at is gone, but we've got a left tackle here. We've also got a wide receiver who's a first round talent. So he was projected mid-second round, and he's projected late. He's projected early third round. He's projected mid-second, and he's valued mid-second. So I run the risk of losing him, but I think I can get him when I have my next pick, which is the 26th overall, or the 26th of this round. So let's run the gamble, and we'll take this guy right here, Trey Smith. Good pick, 71 overall, and we will skip ahead to our next pick, and hopefully that wide receiver is still there. He's projected early third, so hopefully, yes. take him. Fantastic. And he's got a hidden. All right. Like that. Whoever created this clearly likes him. Alright, so...
Good pick.
Yeah, unfortunately your guy's not there. He went, I guess he went somewhere else. I'll have to take a look and see where he went. Mid-third, late third. I could use the free safety though. I already picked a left tackle, so let's go ahead and take Richie Grant. Yeah, a little bit of a reach, but hidden talent. Okay, take that. Let's see if we can find where Jalen Waddle went real quick before we get
the first round.
any further. Let's see where your guy Waddle went. Oh, there he went. The Lions got him 7th overall, so we didn't have much of a chance of getting him. Clearly you're not the only one who likes him. Alright, so let's skip ahead. Next user pick. Okay, make selection, pick player. I already took a left tackle, so I don't really need to take another one. Yeah, let's take him. See if he's any good. A little bit of a reach. Okay, that's okay. I can live with that. We hit on the early picks. That's what really matters, I think. Oh wow, so all of our other scouted guys are gone. Let me see what's being offered for this pick. Fifth round this year and a 6th round next year. Yeah, let's do that. Third round corner in the 5th round, and he's a oh really? He's projected 3rd round, but he's ranked 260. Wow, that sucks. Oh well. Oh, that was a waste. What a shame. What a shame. I didn't already take a... Did I take a left outside linebacker? I think I did. No, I did not take a left outside linebacker, so yeah, let's do that. Wait. Is he not there anymore? Oh, he's there. Okay. Nope, that was not good apparently. But he does have a hidden... Yeah, he's hidden, so maybe he'll be okay. Not a great overall, but he should be able to progress fairly quickly once we get him on the field anyway. Alright, and on to the 7th round. Last couple picks, and we got a running back here, CJ Verdell. Wait, why does his name have stars? Who is this Newsome guy? Is he an actual player? Daz Newsome. Why is Daz blocked out? Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay. Decent pick there. Skip ahead. Man's next pick. It's our last pick in the draft. Oh well. Alright. Well, I'm going to skip the rest of the draft. Draft recap. Take a look at these contracts. Okay. To adjust roster. Alright, so what I want to do is then go into here and make sure we're in good shape here. Yeah, I should have gone and tried to sign Fitzpatrick. I didn't. Oh no, I did think about that. There was a reason why I didn't. That's right. Okay, so let's take a look at the depth chart real quick. Gibson, McKissick. Hold on. Yeah, may as well do that. Receiver. I want to keep Terry as my number one. Yeah, let's do that. And then, yep, that works. Tight end is good. Left tackle, good. Tyler's good. Rule yay. Alright, we got a pretty solid offensive line now. Yeah, I can live with that. Left end, Montez Sweat is set. Got Chase Young at right. And then in the middle. Yep, we're good there. Got our guy Raekwon McMillan at left outside. Holcomb in the middle. This is where, yeah, like I'm gonna bump Bostic up here. Yeah, put Bostic stick it right outside. Let's see. Yep, we're good there. Good here.
I hope
Good
Hudson
here.
does good in real life.
Dustin Hopkins, Trust Way. So yeah, we should be all set. Let me just yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, and then the rest of these should all be fine, I think. Although, shouldn't Chase Young be the rushing right end? Like, I'll leave that stuff, whatever. Okay. Let's, go ahead and jump into preseason week 1. Is it gonna have, wait, is it gonna have like the exact same schedule as, I wanna check my team schedule, there we go. That's the same preseason schedule, regular season. Regular season's gonna be different though, so. Yeah, because this is definitely not the same. Whoa, week 4 bye. Alright. Okay. Wait.
Here it goes.
This has... Okay. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break there. We got through the off season, so probably tomorrow... actually, you know what? Tomorrow is not gonna. Probably won't be able to get on tomorrow, but Friday for sure. I will jump on sometime in the evening, and we'll get through at least one preseason game, maybe 2. We'll see. See how long I can go for. Oh, Alex Smith retired.
Okay, bye. I'll be there Friday.
So yeah, anybody who wants to join, come back Friday. Feel free to watch and give me crap as I when I play poorly. As in my other league, I threw 5 interceptions with my backup against the Steelers, and I have a worse backup this time. So there's a pretty good shot that may happen. Let me see if there's what quarterback options there are in free agency right now. Might pick up one real quick. Well, there is Fitzy. $6 million though. I'm not paying $6 million for a backup. So let's don't really want Joe Flacco on my team. So you know what? We'll just stick with my 59 overall backup, and hopefully I won't throw 5 picks with him. So I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here, but thank you to those of you who joined me today. Thanks to everybody who's been watching my other series. I will get back to that at some point, but next 2 videos are already scheduled to publish. So we'll have a video tomorrow, which I believe is the bye week, and then week 10, which was against the Eagles. That will be up on Monday, and at some point I'll resume that series, but for right now I wanted to try something a little bit different, do some live broadcasting, and I was kind of antsy just to get into this league. So we're going to play some of this, and at some point I will get through editing those other videos in the league, and I'll continue to publish them just maybe at a slower rate until we get through that season. So until Friday, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.